Hi, I'm Jeff Igamenini, and this video is going to describe and show how my students and I met the goals that we set out to meet in the Quest grant proposal that we wrote last spring and that we were awarded last fall.
I asked Jeff Igamenini how he wrote the Quest grant.
Well, it was the second time I wrote the grant, and I actually had some help from a couple of friends in Australia.
When deciding what to use the money for, plans changed, but in a good way.
Okay, our plan was to originally get 10 units like this of these smaller netbooks that aren't quite as powerful. I already had some of these, so I didn't really need any more at the time I won the grant. So what we decided to do is buy as many of these higher powered teacher quality machines as we could with the grant money.
While the computers are important in ECS, the learning is even more significant. What do the students like the most?
My favorite project that we did is Classroom, and it involved using a wiki page.
Animal Farm, it's a really good book, even though it's real, which is kind of a bad thing, but it's mainly symbolism. It's really good.
Yes, I liked doing the Utopia unit and reading the book online instead of having to get a hard copy of the book, and we did a lot of PowerPoints and assignments like writing.
Wait, was that Utopia I just heard? Yes. In fact, a large portion of the third and fourth quarters in ECS were devoted to Animal Farm, a parable of the Russian Revolution by George Orwell. The concept of utopia was also explored, like how it's supposed to be a perfect society, but when a utopia is attempted, the results are far from perfect. And of course, technology was still used.
We answered a lot of our questions that Mr. A asked us on the wiki page. We also did various activities on the wiki page too.
Hang on. What's a wiki?
A wiki's a lot like a Google Doc, and it's to me it's like a learning management system, and it's just a part of the read-write web, and people can communicate and collaborate and work together.
Basically, a wiki page is an internet page that you can edit, and anybody can in the forum, or that's a member of the wiki.
Another thing used frequently in Mr. Igamenini's ECS class is Quest Atlantis.
Quest Atlantis is a multi-user virtual environment where kids would create an avatar and they would do educational tasks called quests.
In today's society, technology is already an important thing to understand, and students currently in middle school will face even more.
A lot of people see the computer as just a connector of kids to information, but I believe it's more than that. I think it's a connector of kids to, or just people in general, to other people. I hope that the fact that kids are learning to interact with each other and work with each other in an online environment, in different online environments, is going to help them, because I believe that's what they're going to be doing in the workplace of the future.
The students also have something to say on the subject.
As we advance in the technology world, we need to know what we're using. And so I believe it's really important to learn and use it, or we can't in the future.
In high school, I think we'll use a lot more technology too, and as you go get jobs when you get older, I think that there'll be a lot of technology-based jobs, and knowing how to use it will help me to do well in the workplace.